Hi, I wanted to talk about just things to know when camping. And this comes along the lines of what are people going to steal? And it leads back to why I package, quote, package the fire tent in very basic, nondescript bags. Because here's the old truck, here's the old Tundra, and I just threw in some of my camping stuff, and it just brings up a thought of like, this is kind of like a, I mean, we have trucks, we have cars, and things that get us outside. But what's really going on with this is actually like a transition machine. This takes things from a suburban environment, urban environment, and takes it outside. And there's different risks. Like in the suburban environment, I'm worried about theft. The truck is, I don't have a tonneau because I ride dirt bikes, and I use this for, a truck, things that are up here, and tall things that won't fit with a tonneau cover. And I don't want to get one of the deck systems because I think that while they're nice and nice looking, they don't provide the ultimate storage you have with just an open bed. My ultimate goal would be to get a 4x4 van, a big van. I don't have that yet because I would have security for both putting all my stuff in a suburban urban environment, going to the grocery store, getting gear, locking it, having everything secure, and then going up to the hills and then pulling everything out and camping. But currently I have the truck, and so that brings to mind, I bought this new equipment, and I just threw it in the back, and then I was looking, that's the first thing someone's going to take, and I'll walk you through this. So here's the truck bed. And as you see, I have the standard culprits. I got the old sleeping bag, and I have some folding chairs and tables and the bag of water. It imparts a plastic flavor, so I don't use it for drinking water. That's for fires and washing hands, etc. And then here's the fire tent components here, and buried under here, and then here are the stakes. And when you look at this bed and you think about what I want to take, someone might want to take this table. This is actually one of those folding tables. It's valued like $200, and you can't get them anymore on Amazon. They're like ordered weeks out. So someone to take that, that would be a problem for me. But it's bundled up in pretty much if you're a camping person, only a camping person would know what that is. But then look over here at this new fire pit I got, and you'll see it has all this beautiful packaging on it. And it's a wonderful product made here in Arizona, but that is the first thing some little dingaling would take out of the bed of the truck. And look, it's actually just packaged to go, right? It's awesome, right? Nice, lovely packaging. But anyone knows exactly what that is. For me, that's kind of a problem because I put, as many of us do, thousands of dollars of stuff in the back of the truck. And it's at risk until I get out into the woods. And even then, it's at risk too, from the human animals. And so it just brings to mind why I just have, the generic duffels for the fire tent. It's easier to make, it's less overhead than going with a logo branded, professionally made, quote, professionally made, carrying case with the zippers and all the matching colors and stuff. But really, once you get it out and you use it, what difference does it really matter? And anyway, those are my thoughts on this. So in addition to supporting people who like literally in this trunk is literally thousands of dollars of stuff, right? But it doesn't look like it. Maybe to us who know different, it does. But to the general dude on the street, it doesn't look like it. Just looks like some stuff thrown in. And I like it that way. I like to go incognito because, as I said before, this is a transition material, a transition machine. It takes us from an environment where the humans are the primary risk to this out to nature, where nature is then the primary risk, or wild animals. Or wild humans are out there causing trouble. Anyway, there's some thoughts. I hope it brings encouragement and maybe a little enlightenment to folks who, think about a brand name camping. You don't have to do that. The point is to get out there and to enjoy yourself when you're out there. And I understand why it's appealing to have shiny, brand new things And if that's your driver for getting out, then by all means do that. But for some of us, I'm kind of a worrywart. I worry about people stealing stuff, because if I leave the house and by the time I get out to my campsite, I will probably stop at 3 or 4 places along the way. You know, Starbucks, a gas station, a grocery store, maybe a hardware store to pick up something, and Walmart. And all of those things are points along the way where someone would take something critical and I wouldn't notice it till I'm out to the site. It's a real bummer. And anything you can do, in my opinion, to safeguard that experience, that less worrying experience, is, I think, far better. So, and let's face it, we can't lock everything up. I mean, we could, but that's another burden, you know. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Take care.